So the question today is, who is Wes Moore? I want to do a quick video on this. I have a background in politics and government, and I try to stay close to the vest on issues with politics in America, particularly Black America, because I am Black. So there's going to be a little bit of race in this video, but I'm not going to try to have it too much. So who is Wes Moore, and why have you never heard of him? So let's do a quick little, let's read a little bit of this article here, give you a little bit of background, and then I'll put my little spin on it at the end. So Wes Moore was elected the first Black governor of Maryland. I live in Maryland, and I saw a few of his ads, but I can tell you, it didn't, in the general consciousness of America, you didn't see half as much. I didn't see a quarter of as much attention on Wes Moore as I did Stacey Abrams. Everyone was focused on Georgia, Stacey Abrams defeating Brian Kemp, but Wes Moore is the first Black governor of Maryland, and he's a Black male. So let's go over this article real quick. Democrat Wes Moore was elected Maryland's first Black governor Tuesday, defeating Republican Dan Cox in a state where Democrats outnumber Republicans 2-1. Moore's victory flips the governor's office from Republican to Democrat. Of the 30 governor's races this year, Maryland and Massachusetts represent the best chance for Democrats to regain a governor's office at a time when the GOP holds a 28-22 edge in governor seats. The former governor was Larry Hogan, and he was at a term limit, and he was a Republican. His running mate was also an Indian woman, and the first openly gay governor. Only two other Black politicians have ever been elected governor in the United States: Virginia's Douglas Wilder in 1989 and Deval Patrick of Massachusetts in 2006. And of course, what do they have to put at the end of this? In Georgia, Democrat Stacey Abrams lost her bid to become the nation's first Black female governor in a rematch against the Republican governor Brian Kemp, which I am glad she lost, but that's a whole other video. Let's do a little more background here. With the slogan, "Leave no one behind," Moore, a combat veteran and former CEO of one of the nation's largest anti-poverty organizations, campaigned on creating equal opportunity for Maryland residents. He was an Army captain and a soldier in Afghanistan. So let's get to the meat of this video here. I want to know in the comments, how many people knew that Wes Moore was running for governor? Because in the consciousness of America, especially the consciousness of Black America, I heard nothing about this guy, like nothing. And why do you think that is? I'm going to tell my take, but please put comments below as to if you heard of this guy, and if not, why you think you didn't. I think it's because he's a man. Leadership in America, but particularly in Black America, is supposed to be female. And if you're not female, you don't get any attention at all. Wes Moore, before this video, I looked at a couple of his campaign videos. He ran on good old-fashioned politics. He wasn't involved with any kind of rappers or any kind of craziness. He wasn't trying to shame his constituents. He may be a Democrat. I'm independent nowadays. I'm a former Democrat that is independent. So let's take that out of here. Once again, he just ran a good old-fashioned campaign and he won. But once again, it's because he's a man. And the current day and age, male leadership, particularly Black male leadership, cannot be recognized, even if it's historic. Once again, he is the first Black governor of Maryland, and he's a Black man. But once again, did you hear any of that? No, you did not. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me if this is a W or a L, and I will hit you guys on the next one.